Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Bars and Barbells. I'm Phil with my host, Samantha.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
We've been dropping videos for a little while now. 75,000 subscribers in less than a year. It's been an outstanding ride. All thanks to you guys. We appreciate the support. We love you all. We would not be where we are today without your support, without your recommendations, without the contributions to the channel. You know, it's been a long ride. It's been hasn't been all been easy peasy. There's been hiccups.
There's some bumps in the road.
Yeah, but we're here now. We're here today doing The Who, Won't Get Fooled Again, our second track from The Who.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one.
And what was that one called again?
Who Are You?
Who Are You? Because I remember it being confusing. The Who Are You? Who is The Who? Because we didn't know who The Who was and who The Who were, all that stuff. So now we got Won't Get Fooled Again. We're doing the remastered version from 2022 here. Hopefully this is a high quality version of it. And we're going with the studio first because we're trying to get a feel for The Who. We like to get a feel for the artists, the groups that we get into and start listening to so we can really appreciate them in the way that you guys did. And then there's live versions from the bands. We'll get into that. So if you have recommendations for The Who, any live versions, you can always drop those in the comments. And that's, like I said, where we get the suggestions to make the channel what it is today is from those comments. So you enjoyed the first song from The Who, right?
Yeah, I did. I loved the drummer with his little headband.
Keith Moon.
Wild.
That's what you guys were
so
saying.
Good.
He's known as one of the legendary drummers. So we'll see if he brings more of that to the table. I don't think we're going to get the visual from him of what did he was a tape or a headband? It was one of the two. And he used to keep his headphones on because he was going so hard on there, and the vocal was great on that one as well. So anyways, you excited to check out part 2 from The Who?
I am. Part 2 from The Who.
All right, let's do it. killing Samantha's vibe as usual.
I'm always like, hey.
So, Won't Get Fooled Again. How are you feeling about this one?
I like it. It's upbeat. The drums really stand out to me. I think that that's something now that since we've talked a little bit about it, like I really kind of hear that more. It also is very prevalent, I feel like, in the song.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's great driving rhythm. Really, builds into a lot of the energy from like a call to the vocal. I think they're doing that very well in general with the instrumentation. There's a lot of layers of organ sound that they have. It sounds really, really cool. I love how, I don't know if they're using it with a synthesizer or what, but I love how it's got this like kind of echo throughout, and it really adds a spatial sense to the music. But then they have this call back to the vocal and then back to the instrumentation, this back and forth, which is really, really cool. And I think that's led by the rhythm, like you were saying. Which sounds great and really sticks out. It's got a really full sound to it with the percussion. So
I like it a lot.
So I really am enjoying it. Anyway, sorry, I cut you off when you were mentioning about the drums there, but I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, no, so far I'd say that's probably my favorite part. I like it as a whole. I think that, it sounds very well put together. It's very crisp and clear. I am having a little bit of trouble kind of picking out all the lyrics, I would say, from what he's saying, but getting kind of a vibe about, like a revolution and talking a little bit about like revolting back, and he just gets his guitar and play and pray so that they don't get like fooled again. So I'm getting kind of like I don't want to say political vibe, but some sort of like patriotism or something about,
Yeah, I think it's just more of a rally against authority,
Yes, exactly.
And he mentions he'll just pick up his guitar and just seemingly, like you said, discussing the revolutionary aspect, but in a way that doesn't seem like in the music that it's this huge rally cry. It still feels like it's a good vibe, feel good song.
Yeah.
Which is interesting in terms of the dynamic. I think that's why it's a little bit harder to pick up on some lyrics. I wish we had a lyric video on this one, because like you said, he's got a great sounding vocal, but the clarity of the lyrics themselves are a little bit hard to pick up on. But it's the first time listening to the song, so we're not going to catch it.
Yeah, I just mean in comparison to the first one by The Who that we did, I just feel like it's the vocal, like you said, he sounds great from a sound perspective and a vibe perspective.
Yeah.
I'm just having a harder time picking out the
It's just, I think, a little bit more in this one too.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
There's more sounds put together in this one,
Yes.
which is, kind of drowning out the lyrics a little bit,
Yeah.
but not his vocal. In the last one, it was more like you really were focused on the lyrics and
Yes.
the vocals in that one.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm really enjoying this one
Yeah, I
though.
like
I
it a
don't think
lot.
we'll stop it again. We'll probably just let it run through because it's got a good vibe to it, like I was saying. And I'm feeling it. I'm enjoying it. So you ready to keep going?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. said, the spacing in it is so crazy. The way they're using all the
It's taking you on a transcending journey.
But even like the drums were playing off of that, of the spacing and jumping into that space and filling it really well.
Yeah.
It's crazy because you can really hear the faint sound in the back. So you have like the. All right, we're back. We're back with some drums. Well, that was The Who, Won't Get Fooled Again, like we were saying there, and there's a good, spatial sense between the instrumentation. Yeah,
it was cool though.
It was very cool, and I think even electric guitar had a real nice vibe to it. A lot of energy, great sound overall. I really liked the song. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
It was, I think more instrument dominant versus we mentioned the last one, more vocal dominant, but. But
it was cool to see what the other members of the group could do with instrumentation wise and stuff, right? Like they kind of really shone with their skills in this.
Yeah, well, sure. I think their diversity as a band as a whole, right? So clearly they're able to make some pretty crazy compositions. I think we said that when we listened to the last one. Mm-hmm. I think I mentioned that I'd be interested to see what they would do from the instrumental side of things because I felt like they had a very unique sound, and this definitely. Led into that, and what I was kind of foreseeing might be the case, and
highlighted all of their talents.
Yeah, and definitely lived up to what my expectations were. So I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully you guys thought it was great as well. If you did, hit the like button for us. Leave us a comment. If this is your first time on the channel, subscribe now because you're going to miss out on all the fun stuff going forward. And we don't really make anything off the channel, guys. We get hit licensing, publishing. They claim all the copyright stuff. So if you want to contribute to the channel, we would really appreciate it by buying us a cup of coffee down below. And that's going to help us with all the stuff that we do with mics, lighting, camera work, all the stuff we put into the channel to make it better. But if you just want to come along for the ride, that's totally okay too. And we love having you here nonetheless. The support is what drives the channel and is what it is, made it what it is today, and we really appreciate it. So with that said, hopefully we see you tomorrow, and we'll be back then.
See you in the next one.